So this is one of the most interesting things. So apparently there was this manual called the Dragon Ball Z Super Saiya Densetsu. And it has provided a lot of context for the Ginyu Force that I previously never knew existed. And when I say context, I mean how they got their abilities, why they are so distinct as they are, why they, instead of just showing up and just being like, oh, Raccoon is the ballerina guy. They're like, no, he's a ballerina because A, B, C, D. And I was like,
yeah, damn. He has history, huh?
Yeah. Who wrote this? It couldn't be Toriyama. Toriyama had all these ideas and he's just like, we don't gotta explain it.
No, we don't gotta explain it. They're fighters.
So why would be a ballerina?
So no, we'll get to that. I actually want to go over. All right, so I want to go over each member of the Ginyu Force by least relevant to most relevant.
Let's go, Goldo.
I would argue Birder is the least relevant one.
I mean, I guess because he didn't really do anything.
He didn't really do anything.
He was like, "I'm so fast. I'm the fastest one. I'm the fastest you," and he got washed so quick.
Goldo at least got like backstory development. Vegeta insults him. He's like, I'm gonna fuck him up. And
go up with a smoke. That was the best. We were watching all this because they're all like, get you dance. He's like, well, I can see Vegeta. It's on site. That's the first thing he wanted.
It's so funny. Dude.
I don't want to dance. It's on site for him and him only.
So Birder is known as, I don't even want to say the blue guy because it's not. He's blue. All right, so here's his background. I'm reading all of this of the Dragon Ball fandom that comes from the Super Saiyan Densetsu thing. It says, like the other members of the Ginyu Force, Birder's special powers originated during his childhood. Birder's mother was very strict, making him do all the household chores and slapping him as if he was late preparing dinner. Because of this, he became the fastest in the universe.
Wait. Time.
Okay.
Who wrote this?
It is in the Dragon Ball Z Super Saiya Densetsu, which was a video game, and this is the strategy guide for the video game.
Oh my god! Wow.
So this is a video game that came out in 1992 on the Super Nintendo, and this was in the strategy guide for all of these games.
So whoever did this and wrote Border's backstory has to be Caribbean. Because he had a who had the chores all the time. If he backtalked, he got hit, and he got to that point where he had to get fast enough to not get hit with the switch. Birder is Caribbean. Birder is like Haitian or something. It's canon. Yes. That's it. Birder.
There it is. Period.
West Indian.
He soon became a member of Frieza's elite mercenary platoon, the Ginyu Force. Okay, Birder is the self-proclaimed Azuri Typhoon or Blue Hurricane, as in the Dragon Ball manga and video games. And he fancies himself as being the fastest being in the universe, even though he's clearly not, because that's not how speed works in Dragon Ball.
Nope.
Speed works by power level. It doesn't work by actual speed. Like, it always blew my mind because once they gave up the whole like power level thing in Super, I think people became a lot more interesting. So maybe he's before his time, unfortunately.
Poor guy.
Let's see. So yeah, that's Birder. We can go to Gildo. Okay.
Gildo, huh?
Gildo.
He got different names. Gildo.
The name
Guldo,
is
Grudo.
strange.
There's a lot of different names. Goldo. I call him Goldo.
Gildo. Like the other members of the Ginyu Force, Gildo's special powers originated during his childhood. He realized he had psychic powers as a child and caused mischief, like lifting up girls' skirts and stealing whatever toys he wanted.
Man. That's bad short guy energy, Goldo. Come on, man. We don't
Very
need that.
problematic.
And there is a tiny picture. You can look at it. There's a tiny picture of him, like in the it's like a drawn manga thing of him flipping up a skirt.
Oh, come on, Goldo.
Do better.
At some point, Gildo became, part of Galactic Freeze Army, which is not yet the Ginyu Force. It's just Galactic Freeze Army. Gildo was the last person to join the Ginyu Force. In his membership test, he had to fight against Birder, Jace, Raccoon, and Ginyu to see if he was worthy to join.
At the same time?
They jumped him in.
They jumped his in?
Like that.
Damn.
Oh, no.
He fought alongside a partner as new recruits were allowed one helper and managed to prove his worth, thus being given a membership. That's it.
Wow.
All right, he earned
At
it.
least he got in. No, he got in for real.
He earned it.
He
Good
got
for
in.
him.
Listen.
That's
Let's
good
go to
stuff.
Raccoon.
It's problematic.
Yeah, a little bit. Raccoon's history is not as long. It says like the other. I don't know why they keep saying like the other. Raccoon's special powers originated during his childhood. Raccoon practiced dance, which is how he got his agility in various battle poses. Okay. Raccoon was later recruited to the Ginyu Force. Very short, very sweet.
Honestly,
very to the point.
To be fair, like I respect it.
There you go.
I respect.
Sometimes you gotta be short and sweet.
Yeah, skill set. Listen, different skill set. You practice dance. They have him in a picture in like a ballerina outfit. So that is Raccoon. Let's see what I have for Jace. Australian Jace, by the way.
Australia.
From Space Australia.
From Space Australia. Okay, so here's where I guess
they mention his accent.
They mention where he's from, which will give you some things. So Jace is from a planet located in the same planetary system as Salza's home planet. Now, Salza's home planet, Kula number 98. Now, I don't know if you know Salza, but Kula number 98 should be a familiar thing because it was one of the planets that Cooler took over.
Yeah.
So Salza is the...
Interesting.
So I forgot his actual voice in the thing. I only remember the abridged, which was French.
Oh, yeah.
So he was the very handsome guy. Like, obviously the handsome guy in the whole Cooler thing in the first Cooler movie. So he comes from the same planetary system as that guy. As also in the video game Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 states that Jace and Salza are of the same race. Okay, so one is just orange, one is just blue.
Is he orange or is he red? I never know.
Yeah, what's his
sometimes they like to throw a lot of slurs out in this show. Sometimes I remember like Ginyu was like, "How you show your orange face out here?" And then the other time they're like,
I mean, the Namekian stuff is super racist.
Yeah, man, they do not care. Monkey, all of it.
Jace's special power originated during his childhood, as they all did. Jace was a pitcher in the Galactic Little League, and it is there.
Like Yamcha.
How did they not fight? Oh man!
And that is there that he developed the Crusher Ball as his special technique. This is how I know this is Cat now.
Big Cat.
Toriyama did not write this. This is somebody's strategy guide. I like it though.
No, I actually like it too. Ginyu could still be the Ginyu Force could still be relevant and super, and I wouldn't even mind.
Oh, I love it. Like keep them alive.
Yeah, I wouldn't even mind.
Dragon Balls use them, make them wish them back to the little kids, like Pilaf and the gang, and make them like rival groups or something along those lines.
Well, Ginyu's probably still alive out there, huh? Did they ever kill the frog?
I think
he got transferred to that other body.
Oh, you're right. He did.
Yeah,
and I don't remember what they did with him.
I don't think it worked out for him again.